What do you think of animals is the first question.
I think of them as like part of our life. They're our friends.
I agree. I don't agree with this sign, by the way.
Yeah, and you cannot abuse friends, see?
Yes.
That's the point.
I agree. I don't think you should abuse anybody. So, what do you think of people who abuse animals?
They decide to act unethically. That's what I think.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Third question is, what would you qualify as abuse, or how would you describe abuse in general terms?
I think it's like food deprivation if we talk animals. Physical abuse, like assault, attack. Also, like
Mental.
putting them in bad conditions, which are
Let me put it
dark places, lonely, all that. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
agree. Let me put it in a real short sentence for you, and you tell me if you agree. So, mental or physical harm, especially when it's not necessary. So, if a dog was attacking you, you could defend yourself. But anything other than necessity, mentally or physically, is abuse. Because you can intimidate an animal as well. Like, say, a small dog, you could shout at it and frighten it. You know, that's abuse too. Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. The fourth question is where it gets difficult. Easy question to ask, a harder question to answer for most people. So the animals that we send into slaughterhouses, the ones that we typically use for food and clothing, and the animals that are in laboratories for cosmetics and soaps and shampoos and products like that. So all those animals, are you against the abuse of them or not? Because if you think kicking a dog is bad, for example, well then why is it okay to shoot a cow in the head and hang them upside down and cut their throat? That's why I'm here. That's what I'm asking people to think about.
That is what the human beings have been doing for centuries.
I agree.
And our bodies are made in a way that we cannot like live. It's really hard to sustain a body if it doesn't have the meat, nutritious stuff.
I disagree with you, man, strongly. That's where the
You gotta
necessity.
like buy a lot of protein. I don't know, some special supplements.
No, I don't
that
take
you
any
keep that-
supplements. So let me tell you, I've been plant-based since I was 19. I'm 57. I just eat a plant-based diet. I take no supplements. I take no protein supplements. And
Well, I kinda don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
No.
Why would I lie to you?
I mean, it's just physically impossible. Or you
but why
just
would I
come
like to-
home and feel very bad.
No, I feel great. I'm 57, man. Do you have any idea what most 57-year-olds are like? Full of ill health, they're overweight, heart disease, diabetes, all sorts.
Yeah,
I have
but
no
that's
medical
related
conditions.
to their consumption of unhealthy foods.
Yeah, like animal products, saturated fat and cholesterol. Saturated fat and cholesterol. So, why would I stand here and lie to you, man? I just eat plant-based.
No, that's just, I'm saying that it's biologically impossible.
It's not biologically impossible. I'm standing right here now.
It means you take the supplements.
I don't take any supplements. I take zero supplements and never have done. Never. And I was a top-level athlete for most of my life, and I took zero supplements. I don't take any. I'm telling you.
Sorry, I don't believe
So you're
this.
calling me a liar.
Like, in some sense, yeah. Because
Yeah.
you don't tell me the whole picture.
What is the whole picture?
That you take supplements, man.
Well, I don't take supplements. I do not take supplements.
Obviously you do.
No, I don't.
Like, because
So let's say I had to take
you wouldn't be
supplements.
able to survive
Let's-
without them.
But man, I'm standing here right now, not taking any supplements. But let's say I had to, right? Let's say I had to supplement protein and calcium or whatever.
BCA, lots of amino stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I'm bad at biology if I had like enough knowledge about it, but
Yeah. So the amino acid thing, man.
Yeah,
you're
amino
you're gonna
acids,
tell
yeah.
me that plants don't have complete amino acids. That
Yeah, they
there's
don't.
9 essential aminos and
The
plants
thing
don't
is,
have them.
our
That's
bodies-
nonsense, man. That is old school 20 years ago nonsense.
our bodies cannot process the whole value of those plant foods. Like it's 10%, 5. It's no.
So
when it comes to eggs, for example, it's 100%. It's like the whole nutritious values consumed
So
by our
how
bodies.
much
When
protein?
it comes to grass or cucumbers, it's like 5%.
They have a low amount of protein for sure, but there are plant-based products like lentils and legumes and nuts that are full of protein, full of healthy protein.
Yeah, but I'm saying that its value is low.
No.
We cannot.
No. There's some plant-based foods have as much protein as animal-based products, and without the saturated fat and cholesterol. Man, I've been doing it for 40 odd years. I just eat plant-based products. How much protein do you get in a day? If you're going to talk to me about how much protein you need, how much do you get? How many grams of protein do you get every day?
1.5 gram per.
Yeah, but how much have you eaten yesterday, for example? How many grams? Because most people say, oh, you need all this protein.
Yeah.
And then I ask them, well, how much protein are you getting or how much do you need? And they haven't the first notion. They haven't a clue.
I had like.
How much does an adult male need in a day? How many grams to sustain
Let's say
themselves?
90 grams. Yeah.
Man, it's 55 or 56 for the average
like
man.
For me, that's what I ate yesterday, I think.
Yeah, way too much, man. Way too much. Especially if it's animal protein, it's really bad for you. But you're
I have
using
a lot of animal protein right now in
you're telling me I'm lying to you, right?
Huh?
You're telling me that I'm lying to you in order that you support animal abuse.
Not telling the whole picture is maybe considered lying, maybe not. But you.
So what am I not telling you?
Don't tell me about
What supplements do you think I take?
Supplements.
I don't take supplements. I take no supplements. But I'll tell you what, most people who eat meat take supplements. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like for to get fully healthy, you need those supplements. I'm not telling you don't need them. But
So you're telling me I'm
in
not
case
healthy?
Of, meat eaters, carnivores, or how do you call them?
I would call them omnivores,
Omnivores,
or possibly herbivores.
Whatever, the meat eaters.
Yeah.
They if they don't take those supplements, they will survive. The vegetarian guys, are you vegan? Yeah, or
I'm vegan, yeah.
The vegan guys, they cannot.
But man, I'm standing right here in front of you.
That's because you took the supplements.
I take no supplements.
Well,
You're arguing. You are arguing. You are arguing dishonestly now. You want to defend abusing animals, and you're arguing dishonestly. I'm telling you honestly, I take no supplements, and you want to defend your animal abuse. You want to be an animal abuser, and now you're calling me a liar in order that you can do that. That's crazy, man.
Well,
That's crazy position.
Depends what we
So
call.
you told me you care about animals. I mean, you could easily eat plant-based and take supplements if you so wish that are plant-based supplements and supplement your diet and leave animals the fuck alone. But you don't want to do that. You want to pay people to stab animals in the throat. That's a crazy position, man. You told me you care about animals.
Yeah.
You obviously don't. You obviously
I
don't.
love them so much that
You'll pay people to stab them in the throat.
No, that I'll eat them. Like
You love them so much that you'll eat them.
Yes. That's the point.
Right. So would you ever say that about a human being?
Huh?
I love you so much, I'm gonna pay somebody to stab
Because
you.
I don't love them so much on that level, you know.
Yeah. You don't care
love
about them.
Pigs more, you know.
Yeah.
They're tastier, and chickens.
Yes. So we're back to the sign now, man. There you go. You agree with the sign that you told me you disagree with?
Well, I don't.
For
consider that
pleasure.
abuse. And that's not pleasure.
Taste.
For our
You
survival.
literally said they're tasty. You literally told me pigs are tasty.
That's like
You do not have to eat pigs to survive, man.
That's
Do
their
not.
perks, you know.
What?
Like, that's additional stuff that they're tasty, but we need them for survival.
No, we don't. No, man, there are millions of vegans. Millions of them. Literally millions.
Good for them.
Yeah.
More meat for me to consume.
Yeah. So there you go, man. You're an animal abuser. You agree with the sign.
Well, I don't consider that abuse.
So you don't consider hanging somebody upside down and cutting their throat abuse? Just to be clear.
They're like lower beings, you know. We can't do that.
So it's okay to abuse them if they're low. You see them as lower beings. It's okay to abuse them.
Well,
understand?
some of them yes, but not abuse. Like I don't consider that abuse.
Right. So
raised them,
just to be clear,
and then
if you see somebody
we
as
created a modern pig.
yeah, we have
The pig. It
a
looks,
Frankenstein pig.
It's not a wild pig.
Yeah, it's a Frankenstein pig that we created.
Yeah. We've created it, so we have the right to. Also,
So if you create something, you have the right to abuse them, stab them in the neck, throw them in gas chambers, electrocute them.
Mine, yeah. But
Man, that's such a shitty attitude. I gotta be fair with you. That is fucking awful. That's a terrible. So if you bred a puppy into existence, say you had a dog and it had a puppy, you created it. You created it. You could do whatever the fuck you want with it.
no,
Are you serious?
no.
That's what you just said.
I mean, we're talking about different species.
Yes.
Created specifically for us to consume them, and we don't
Okay.
kill them in a cruel way.
Let me give you another example. So bulls in Spain, the ones that are used in bullfighting rings are bred specifically for that. Are you cool with that?
What again? Sorry?
Bullfighting. The bulls are
Yeah,
those
what?
bulls are bred specifically for bullfighting rings. Are you okay with that?
Let me think.
Or another example, what about people who breed dogs to fight and have dog fighting rings? They're bred specifically as fighting dogs. Are you okay with that? Because what's the difference? You bred them into existence specifically for that purpose, therefore it's cool. That's what you're telling me.
So yeah, the thing is, I'm okay with that. Yeah, like with bulls and those dogs. Just those dogs are bad. They're dangerous for us. So
Well, they're dangerous for us because we make them dangerous. We make them dangerous.
Yeah.
We breed them to a certain shape and size. No. But most of those dogs can be placid dogs, but the owners train them to fight. You understand? So they starve them of food, and then they will actually throw other puppies and smaller dogs in because they're starving of food, and they'll make them fight each other. They train them to be that way. So it's bad owners, not bad dogs. But man, you're now defending a position that 2 minutes ago, like I could predict the future here. You're now defending what you told me you were against.
I want animals to continue existing.
Yes.
So, in order for pigs or cows or chickens to continue existing, they have to be how to breed it. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, but
Like
man,
they have to become more and more. Some of them die, and more are born.
Yeah.
And that's the cycle.
and that's the cycle.
If we stop eating them, there will be no demand for them. They will be. I don't know.
You know that
what,
animals can breed themselves.
and they will die in
You know
nature.
that animals can breed themselves.
I mean, they will die in nature because they were born that way.
So let's use the pigs you were talking about a second ago.
I
Well,
want
let me answer that one second, and then I'll let you speak. So we agreed a second ago that the pigs that we now have are Frankenstein pigs. They do not exist in nature. We created them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't care about those pigs being brought into existence. I care about wild pigs existing. Why would I care about pigs that are brought into existence specifically for people to murder, and they live for 6 months and then we throw them in a gas chamber? I don't care about that. Why would I care about them existing just to suffer when they don't even exist in nature anyway? Does that make sense? Why don't we just let wild pigs?
No, I care about them.
Yeah.
The pigs, the ones, the Frankenstein ones.
Yeah, you care about them. But you care about them because you want to eat them. You want to pay people to throw them in gas chambers, which is what we do here.
You know, it's like they benefit me, I benefit them. So
How do you benefit them?
because I prolong their life cycle.
Man, they only
I
live
create
6 months.
demand.
They live for
I-
6 months.
Yeah, but I mean, not in that way. They have kids, their kids have kids, and you know, it goes on. And if we stop eating them,
Yes.
they will go to the wild and just die. It will be less of
No.
them. I want them to be more. That's why
But
I eat them.
but
See?
man, they live for 6 months in shit conditions, and then they get sent off to a gas chamber. And then the mother sow gets forcibly impregnated again by the farmer, and she creates more piglets to live for 6 months. If you wanted them to survive,
I mean,
well, then why do we have to kill them for 6 months?
For 6 months, for that amount of time,
Yeah.
they have a good life. So let them enjoy it.
Come on, man. Would you ever say that?
They get fed
Yes.
and they get.
And they live in the shittest conditions you can ever imagine. 95%.
They don't care if it's dirty or not. It's fucking pigs.
Pigs are clean animals, man. That's the thing. Pigs
they're dirty.
Pigs. No, they're not. That's a myth you've been told. There's dirty, sweaty animals, and none of that is true. See, you're asserting things that you don't even know anything about. I've been in these farms and seen how they suffer. been in them. 95% of pigs in this country, in the UK and Europe-wide, are in factory farms in the shittest conditions you can ever imagine. They never see the sunlight, and the only time they ever do is when somebody comes with a truck and takes them to a gas chamber when they're 6 months old. Pigs are super intelligent animals too. You probably don't know that either. They're the 4th most intelligent animal scientifically. Not me saying it. So it's human beings, then it's corvids, then it's whales and dolphins, and then it's pigs. It's far smarter than dogs. As smart as a 3-year-old child. So how can you justify paying somebody to throw them in a gas chamber at 6 months old and sticking a knife in their throat and cutting their throat? How can that be justified when you could just eat something else?
As I said, they have a cycle of life and death.
No.
They have a short period of time they can live.
No, they live for like 15 years, man. They should. No, they could live for 15 years, but we choose to murder them at 6 months old when they're babies.
Like we benefit them.
How do we benefit them?
We create them. We let them live. Let there be more.
You do know they could create themselves.
No, there will be much less of them.
That's
in
fine.
The wild.
There's none of them in the wild. How many wild pigs are there?
We let them go in the wild.
But we're not going to let them go. We're going to stop breeding those. We're going to stop breeding.
If there is no demand for, I don't know what, meat, overall, we just let go of all the pigs. Let them go.
No.
Somewhere, or
No.
we just kill them all. I don't know, whatever.
No. So
there will be either no.
So everybody's not going to go vegan overnight. You understand that? Yeah, you would agree.
Yeah.
So say it's a gradual decline.
Yeah.
Well, then we breed less and less of them into existence.
Yeah, there will be less and less pigs.
Yes.
And I want them to be more and more.
You want more and more.
So that there has to be more.
So you want
demand.
more pigs to suffer. You want more animals to suffer, and you want to trash the environment, and you want to create millions of pigs just to throw them in the gas chamber so as you can eat a bacon sandwich when you can just eat something else. They don't suffer, man.
No, I don't think they.
Man, I've been to the slaughterhouses. There's 1-2 miles from my house. Gas chambers for pigs. I've listened to them scream.
They're okay.
They're okay?
Yeah.
Man, your head's lit. I'm going to let you go.
Yeah.
Your head's lit. I'm not going to shake your hand, man, because what you're saying is not cool. I am not cool with people who want animals to suffer, so I appreciate you stopping with me. I do have a YouTube channel.
take a look?
Of course you
Like
can.
the name?
I'll give you a card. Man, I'm not shaking your hand because I'm not cool with some of the things you've said. I would normally shake everybody's hand. But,
I said something horrible.
well, yeah, you did. I do think the stuff you're saying is absolutely horrible. Animals can suffer just like you and me. Well, you know, why would you want anybody to suffer? There's my YouTube and my Instagram down at the bottom here, so you can check it out if you wish. But I appreciate you stopping, man, but I'm not shaking your hand. Have a good day, man.